All right, so now we're going to take a look at Azwel's combos. Every character in this game has seemingly infinite variations on their combos. So I'm only going to be covering kind of his bread and butter stuff, the ones that you're going to be using 99% of the time. You can alter them as necessary depending on the matchup or the situation. But so these are going to be kind of like just your best go-to combos. You're going to cover normal combos, lethal hit combos, and wall hit combos. All right, so first up is going to be this 6AB. All right, so you see how it puts him in that crouching state? Well, it also puts you in almighty mode. So anytime you hit with that, you just get a free AB. And you can see I have him set to Ukemi. I've done it to the right and the left. It seems to be unavoidable. Bam. All right, so just 71 damage. Very nice. Let's see. So the other thing you can do, if for some reason you are against an opponent and they're able to get out of that, which doesn't look like they can, but you can go into KK and that will connect. And that's 70 damage. You're only losing 1 damage. And that will catch all options, definitely. But it seems like this, I initially thought that was avoidable, but it does not seem to be. So that's probably your best option, honestly. All right, so next is your crouching 1B, which is this guy right here. All right, again, if you do 3B, it looks very similar. So see how he doesn't, like, his axe doesn't go spinning off. So this is your 3B. If you do 3BB, it's that, and you can get a little follow-up from there. His crouching 1B is this. It looks almost identical. However, if you do that, it's only -8 on block, so it's a really good poke, and if it hits, you get a forward BA. All right, so just quick 52 damage. There we go. You can get easy ring outs, wall hits, all kind of stuff. So that's a really good one to throw out there. Next is going to be your KB. So anytime you hit with that, you get a free 1A follow-up. So just there, even if they Ukemi, doesn't matter. 57 damage. You do have to be careful. So like if I do it from, let me set him. So Ukemi back. All right. So if I hit from back here, he can Ukemi out. But if I hit from up here, even if he Ukemi's backwards, it's still gonna hit. All right. So you'd have to be wary of the range on that. All right, so next is your crouching 3B, which is this little launcher right here. It comes out in 12 frames, which is great. It is -14 on block, but it's just a solid move. So again, if you're crouching and you hold down 1 and press B, you'll do that. And you can do it really fast by just pressing 1, holding it, and pressing guard B. All right, so anytime you get that, you get a really easy just forward BA. Great, 48 damage, but you can also get a super. Bam. All right. And so that'll do 75 damage, I believe it is. Let's see. Okay. All right, so now we're going to talk about his 3BB, which is this guy right here. And you see it puts him in that crumple state. So anytime you get that, you get a free jumping B, a 9B. All right, so there's that, and that. 62 damage. Great. If you're ever in like a weird situation where you think the jump B might not work for some reason, then you can do a free 1A for 61 damage. You lose a little bit, but it can be a little more consistent. If your timing is off on the jumping, they can technically Ukemi to avoid it, but it's pretty consistent. All right, so now we're going to talk about his reversal edge combo. If you do reversal edge A, you can actually cancel that into stance, and you can go into your super. So we've already got him set, so I'm going to hit with this. I'm going to press A. Now I'm going to press stance and press, oops, not B, A, B. Let's try that one more time. A, B. And I can get a super. Here we go. And this is going to do, it should do around 78 damage. Let's see. Yeah, there we go, 78. So pretty cool. All right, and then the other option with reversal edge, AK, is going to be your AAB follow-up. So you go into sword stance, and you get that. All right, so let's just see what the whole thing looks like. So I do reversal edge A, I press K, AAB, and there we go, 61 damage, and it's really easy to get a ring out with that. So that's probably your best bet. Against some characters, you can... I don't know, he has a few other options, but they whiff on like Grow and a couple of other characters. It's weird. So that's going to be probably your best meterless, consistent combo off of your reversal edge. All right. So next is we're going to go ahead and cover his Unblockable, which is just that 214 AB. All right, anytime you get that, give it a little delay, hit him with AB, which is going to knock him down, then you get a free 1A. So let's see what that whole thing looks like. Bam, 79 damage off of an Unblockable. That's pretty cool. Let's see. And I've seen that get as much as 85 damage. So again, I don't know why that damage is varying so much, but that's okay. All right, next up, let's look at his 6 KB, which is going to be this guy right here. So this combo, so you have a couple of options. All right, the most consistent is just forward BA. That's going to get you a solid 61 damage every time, and it can get you a ring out. It's really good, okay? Your other option, which is a little less consistent, the timing is a little wonky, but you can get an AAA, A plus B, 1A for 89 damage, all right? Again, I don't know if that's character specific. I know I've had trouble getting it in the past, but just AAA, and just sometimes it just, that spinning move seems to just not catch them sometimes, but that is an option. Let's see. But yes, if you don't trust that move, just do forward AB and you're gonna get 61 damage 100% of the time. All right, so those are pretty much all of your just standard meterless combos. All right, so now we're going to take a look at some of your lethal hit combos, which luckily he has some that are very, very easy to hit. So first we're going to take a look at his 6 KB, which is that guy right there. If they try a reversal edge or guard impact, it's going to mess him up pretty bad. So let's go ahead and set his action 1 to guard impact. All right, so again, we cover with if it's not a lethal hit, you can try to do that AAA combo, and it's not totally consistent, but it works a fair amount of the time. With this, however, you can just do back A plus B, and that, well, of course it whipped that time. That's actually the first time I have seen that whip. Let's see, there we go. So it looks like a little delay might help. But so 85 damage. So you back A plus B is going to hit with that spinning move, and then wait just a second for them to be low enough, and then just press A and B. With your back to them, it's going to do, well, here, let's look at it one more time. So we got that, and so now my back is to him, so if I press it, he does that weird guard break attack, and that's what kind of knocks him down and lets you do the 1A follow-up. All right, so that's what you want to do when you get a lethal hit with that move. Next is going to be your 3B lethal hit. So this is going to happen anytime your opponent is crouch guarding. All right, and we covered this a bit in his regular section. So actually, let me see. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like you can get about 82 damage off of this. So if you get a lethal hit there, just do your spinning move, and well, and then don't suck like I do. I'm doing it too early. That's the problem. So gotta wait a nice chunk. And well, there's 73 damage. Well, again, I don't know why the damage is variable, but there you go. So it's just that kind of same follow-up. You could also do a super there, and I believe, let's see, if you're in this mode and you get that, I can get that. That's pretty good. Let's see. Trying something real quick. So get that lethal hit. Oh, there we go. That connects. Let's see how much damage that does. And I think it's going to scale pretty bad, but let's see. You get 104 damage. So if you're in soul mode and you have a bar, that is another option as well. All right, so next is going to be his 2-2A lethal hit, which will hit any opponent that is 8-way running. So let's go ahead and set him to 8-way run, which you're going to get a lot when you start poking people with this move and using your axe projectile, like, Azwel. It's beneficial to sidestep him, your projectiles, all that. All right, so your opponent's going to be sidestepping. So you just 2-2A, and you're going to get that. However, 2-2A can be canceled into stance. So 2-2A, cancel into that. And there you go, so 75 damage. Let's see. There we go, so there's that one as well. So again, that's kind of inconsistent, but if you want to go for it, then you can. That's 89 damage. What did I say the other one was? You can also just, So you do that. That's 75 damage. That's going to be your most consistent. That will hit 100% of the time. And it's just really easy to throw out. You can get a ring out. If you get that just frame, you get 79 damage. So yes, that's probably your best bet, honestly. It's just 6BA. Let's see. Yep. Sorry, just testing out a couple things. So let's go ahead and reset that. Next is your 4/4B lethal hit, which is this guy right here. So anytime you hit with that, you just want to do 1BB, 1A, and get an easy 64 damage. Just really, really easy. Let's see. You can also get, if you're, let's see, is that, and then, oops. The timing is a little different on this, but you can get a jumping axe attack that I think does slightly more damage. There we go. So there's 67 damage. So you have both of those options. The axe attack does a little more damage, but that 1A is just so reliable. I like to use it. I don't mind sacrificing 1 or 2 damage to do it. All right, so now that we've looked at Azwel's lethal hit moves and his normal moves, we're going to move on to wall hit moves. So again, there are kind of infinite variations you can do on these. It's just going to be kind of the standard that are just good go-to moves while you learn Azwel, and then you can optimize from there. All right. So first off, anytime you're juggling and you hit someone with a 6BA, if that wall is anywhere to your right, odds are you're going to get a wall hit. All right. So I'm going to juggle him with a crouching 3B. Go there. There's my wall hit, and then just do a 1A. All right, I found there are a couple other options, but that's the most consistent. You can't ukemi, you can't really get out of it that I have found, and that's going to get you 64 damage, which is solid. All right, so there we go. So easy 64 is just pretty much anytime you're juggling and you hit with the 6BA and get that wall hit, just do a 1A, and that's just a good kind of reflex to have. All right, so if you ever do get a 3B wall hit, you get a really easy, well, if your spacing is not bad, there we go, that 1BB, and then you get a 1A follow-up. So the whole thing looks like this. Well, gotta get that wall hit first. Here we go. There. So 69 damage. Great. All right, so if you ever get a 1BB wall hit, which I don't know why that wasn't one, but let's see. Here we go. So anytime you get it, you can actually get 2 more, and then that leaves you +8, so you can go for a throw or any sort of follow-up pressure. But so altogether, well, sometimes it doesn't work, but usually you can get the full string out. I don't know, these walls are so weird in this. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 73 damage, and then you're +8 right next to the person, and so you can kind of do whatever you want after that. So that's probably the easiest. It's just if you get a wall hit with 1BB, just keep doing 1BB until it doesn't wall hit anymore. It'll leave them standing, and you can continue your pressure. So next we're going to look at your 6AA wall hit, which is that one right there. You're going to get this one all the time, all right? So anytime you get that wall hit, you just want to do a 6/6B follow-up. So hit that. There, bam. 55 or 57 damage, easy peasy. Sweet. All right, let's see. Yep, so that doesn't combo. The 1A does not combo there, so you want to do that 6/6B follow-up. All right, so next we're going to talk about his crouching 3A wall hit, which is very similar to the 6AA, only you can get it from much further away, and you can even start it from further away too. All right, so this one is 91 damage. It's crazy good damage, so you want to try to get this as much as you can. Okay, it's a little involved, but here we go. So when you get that wall hit, okay, you immediately want to do a crouching 3B, which is going to get you another wall hit, which will lead you into a 1AA, which will lead you into a 1A. So the full thing looks like this. And there we go. So 90 damage. I don't know why that was so inconsistent right there. Again, these wall combos are weird, especially the longer they get, the less consistent they are, because I guess just the walls in this game, you can see how it sticks out a little bit. I don't know. The wall combos in this game are weird, but let's see that one more time. Yeah, see, I don't know why that second hit there is not counting as a wall hit when it should. There we go. 88 damage that time. Again, the damage is variable. But there you go. So it seems more complicated than it is. And even if the wall hit misses, you're not really too bad off. You're still going to get a nice chunk of damage. And I don't think you can be punished or anything. I just don't know why. See, it did it that time, and it's literally just from the neutral reset position. So I don't know why sometimes that counts as a wall hit and sometimes it doesn't. This game just has some weird inconsistencies. All right, so his final wall hit combo is a bit unconventional, but it is his highest damage combo that I'm aware of at 120 meterless damage. All right. I should say highest damage meterless combo. So this only works with your back to the wall, and so like right now that won't work because it moves to Azwel's left a little too much. So if you're like right here, that should work, or like straight against the wall. Like of course I can't position exactly there, but so like this should work. This I think would work too. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so you're going to do that axe move, his low axe move. There we go. You're going to get that 1B, and there we go. So 119 damage. Bam. All right. And so basically, just when your back is to the wall and you're in axe mode, so again, very situational. But you hit with axe mode, you're going to get that wall hit, and then you do an AB because your back is to them. So when your back is to them and you hit AB, you do that little like kind of guard crush attack. Let's see. Okay, but that's going to leave him standing in this combo for some weird reason, which allows you to do a crouching 1B, which you're already in a crouching state from that previous move. So really you can just kind of spam 1B and you'll bop him with your shield to pop him up in the air, and then you finish it with that 6AB juggle. All right, so let's look at it one more time. There we go. So that last hit whiffed a little. I did a little too late at the end. But you can see it's not too complicated. It's just a little situational. But yeah, so that about wraps up Azwel's wall hit combos. All right, so finally to wrap up this combo video, we're going to look at two of his soul charge combos that are based on his the new properties of his 8 A plus B attack. All right, so here we go. The first one is based on your 6 AB. And there we go. So 100 damage. You know, out of soul charge, pretty good. It uses up almost all of your soul charge, but that's fine. You only need soul charge to get that up until the launching part. So even if soul charge runs out after that, you can still get your 6-6B launcher into the 6BA follow up. All right. So just one more time. We're gonna do 6BA into 8 A plus B. We're gonna do 6-6B, 6BA. Delay it a little bit or you'll get that axe move there like I did. All right. And so then, let's see. So next is when you get a lethal hit with your spear projectile, you can get basically that same combo. All right, so let's go into soul charge. We're gonna go U, 1A, BB, we're gonna go U, we're gonna launch. Again, you have to delay it just a second or you can get some weird moves. The timing on it is kind of odd. Go one more shot. Here's U, delay, there we go. And there we go. So 81 damage from that. Pretty decent. And then again, if soul charge runs out after the launch, that's fine. You can still get your 6-6B into the 6BA follow-up. All right, and so that pretty much wraps up this combo video. If you have any combos that I left out or forgot or are more optimized than the ones that I have here, please feel free to share them in the comments below, and I look forward to hearing from y'all. All right.